right?
Yes, ma'am.
But the good thing is this, in spite of all the uh, up and downs, we are learning this language. We are learning
Yeah.
new skill, and we are devoting some time to our study to learn good things. So
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
happy with that.
I'm also really, ma'am, because our maturity will allow us to consider, okay, about our new skills. Because we know already this skill will allow us to get so many freedom in life, right? To indulge with the various kinds of person and learning new things in life,
Yeah,
right?
right,
Think about,
right.
ma'am. Think about if this
Yeah,
language will never existence between the life, then how the people can be interact to each other, right? This way.
no, we couldn't interact with each other because of language barrier.
Yes, ma'am, I'm really good. And today I'm feeling very energetic because I know I'm going to connect with very experienced teacher. So today I learned many things.
Sir, don't say me teacher, I am also a learner like you.
Okay, ma'am. So how are you, ma'am? And we are meeting. I think it's been a very long time, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's been
Mm.
long time since. So again, we are meeting again. Again, we are doing session with each other. So what would be topic?
Topic. Yeah, we will talk about how to enhance experiences and how to reduce fear of low confidence. Okay, we
Okay.
discuss over.
Before starting our conversation, let's introduce each other. So
Mm.
could you introduce yourself first?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I belong to Bihar State. I'm a primary teacher, and if I talk about my hobbies, so I love to interact with the new peoples every day. I love to travel various kinds of places. It is my hobbies you can consider. So yeah, ma'am, it's all about me, and I would like to
Yeah,
know about you as well.
yeah. It was a good introduction, and definitely I will also introduce myself. So my name is Mamta Yadav. I hail from Haryana. As a professor, I am a computer instructor and as well as YouTuber. I also upload English content on my YouTube channel. That's all about myself.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, ma'am, we should be talk about how to reduce fear of speaking. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What is your opinion? Yeah.
Uh, I have to give my opinion first. Okay. The more we will speak, we can reduce our agitation.
Mm-hmm.
When we are learning English language, so we need to speak a lot, and uh, we have to focus more speaking than grammar portion. Means
Yeah.
in the beginning, what the learner do, they start cramming the grammars, but it is not good. Just learn the basic grammar and then start with that grammar. Start speaking with that grammar. And
Mm-hmm.
when you are speaking, means we can learn the grammars while speaking. So if you
Mm-hmm.
don't speak, so you wouldn't be able to speak the language.
Yes.
Suppose you are learning this language since 5 year, 4 year, 3 year, 2 years, but you are not speaking a single sentence in a day. So what's the use of learning that English grammar portion, which is we are not using in our conversation, daily conversation? So it's totally waste for us, and you
Mm.
can say useless, because
Yes.
after some days we are going to forget that thing what we have
Mm.
learned. We don't
Yes, ma'am.
remember. Okay. But
Yes.
if we practice, suppose we learn some rule and we are practicing and we are putting that rule in our conversation every day, then only
Mm.
we will be able to remember the rule. And rule, and you can say phrase and idioms, anything, it could be anything. But if you learn and you don't use that sentence structures and phrase and idioms in your conversation, you will feel that you that word is not your
Hmm.
that word is not yours. Why it is not ours? Because we are not practicing every day that word.
Yes.
That is why if we practice, it becomes ours.
Yes,
So the
ma'am.
main thing is practice. We have to do more practice to learn this language. And you have also seen that when we don't speak with each others, when we take a break, 1 week break, 1 month break, and you will feel totally blank. And you would feel like that I don't know English, how to speak, how to means we feel totally feel blank. It happens
Yes.
with me. I
Yeah.
think it happens with everyone who all are learner over here. So we
Yeah.
have to keep in touch with this language. Every day we have to try to connect with someone and we have to try to speak with someone. If you
Hmm.
don't speak, you will reduce your fluency. You will
Yes.
lose your fluency.
You're right, ma'am. So that's
Mm, yeah,
why this way anyone can reduce hesitation, right? More practice.
yeah. Okay, please tell me what is your opinion?
Yeah, ma'am.
By
I would
practicing,
like to
by
relate.
practicing. My question is, by practicing we can improve ourselves and we can improve our communication skill. We can improve our fluency or not.
Yeah, ma'am. I would like to relate your explanation also. By maintaining consistency, it will help you to reduce your fear of speaking. Okay, because by maintaining middle of journey, you are going to consuming a various kinds of fact related of a spoken English. So it will make you a stronger. It will make you so much experience to you. Okay, in this kinds of field. So when you are going to consume a various kinds of strategy, ideas, techniques to more making flourish your skills in better it in better to better. So that is mean you are going to reduce your hesitation and you can perform well according to me. Okay.
Yeah, that's right, definitely.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you have any question?
Question, yeah, of course. My first questions, my second question is that I'm having the same issues in every beginner's life. They have been suffering through forget out their vocabulary very soon. Whatever they learned before, right? They are unable to use that, recalling that. So you just, ma'am, tell me your opinion, your strategy, how any beginner can recall their vocab and frame their sentence according to time, according to conversations. Yeah.
Yeah, but only one thing is there. We have to practice a lot that word in our conversation. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to recall anything if we don't practice, as I earlier said.
Hmm.
Because I also do the same things. If I don't practice that word again and again, I also forget. But I don't want
Yes.
me to forget the vocab. So that is why I revise my vocabs once in a week, and I try to watch more content so that I can recall my all the vocabs which I have learned earlier. So we
You know,
everybody can do. They can watch lots of English content and they can revise their notes and phrases and idioms, or whatever they have written in their notebook, and they
yeah.
try to speak it in your conversation. This is the
Yes,
main
ma'am.
thing.
You're right.
But
And you know
otherwise,
what
there
I
is no use to learn the rules and vocabs and idioms. I have also learned so many idioms, vocabs, but I forget everything. I forget
yeah,
everything. I don't know why. I also when means it's when it's been 5 to 10 days, so I feel like that. I don't
empty.
know new. Yeah, I feel empty. You can say I feel my mind goes blank. So,
You know why?
but whenever I heard that words and phrases from others person, so I get to know the meaning. So that
Yeah.
time, my mind, in my mind, uh, a strike, my mind gets strike. So, oh,
Hmm.
this one is that, and its meaning is this. So that time I got to, and this is
Yeah,
how
ma'am.
I revise my all the things.
You know, ma'am, let me clarity of your opinion. You know why you forget out very soon, because you are not having a convenient way to using that kinds of phrasal idioms at your conversation time, because you know already with whom I'm going to connect, that person a beginner, right? If I'll use these kinds of phrasal in my conversation, so that people will never understand, right? So you do
Yeah,
not use.
somewhere it is, somewhere it is right, and other thing is then we when we converse with others, so we don't remember the idioms, and
Hmm.
it doesn't come all of the sudden. We have to think a lot. What was the word? What was the phrase?
Hmm.
Means we have
You
to
know,
we need to think while speaking.
reason behind it, reason behind it, because you are not having appropriate situation relatively of
Yeah,
these kinds of
right,
vocabulary,
right, right, right.
even as phrasal verbs. So you are not having the relatively of any kinds of matters related of your vocabulary, even your phrasal verbs. So how could you use, right? So not
Right, right,
having
right.
appropriate situation, because of that reason you are unable to use these kinds of things, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we learn so many things, but we don't use because we don't converse on daily basis that types of stuff.
Yeah. Behind the
We
biggest reasons, because the
use
beginner are
generally.
unable to having relating, the situation according to their vocabulary, phrasal verbs, idioms. Because of that, they work hard over to remember, but forget very easily because they are unable to use it. Right?
Yeah, and even another thing is we are not reading books and we are not watching any news and we are not reading newspaper. If we read newspapers every day, read newspaper, books and novels, anything, it could be anything. So we can able to remember the things, but we are not doing that thing because of busy schedule. We can say, and we
Yeah.
don't have much enough time to give our study because we are mature, we have family, and we have to do
Hmm.
lots of household chores, and we have to devote our extra time to our job
Yeah,
a
yeah.
job.
Personal reasons
Yeah,
behind it.
yeah, earlier we used to do job for 8 hours, but nowadays it's 24, we are doing for 24 hours. No one knows when the boss call us and say you have to do this work, and we have
Yes.
to be do this work.
Yes, ma'am, you're right. You know,
Yeah.
by having responsibility of
just
life and situations
just
maintaining,
sorry to interrupt.
I was just telling you, by having responsibility of life, maintaining the balance of situation, take caring of kids, families, because of that reason we forget, right? We are unable to performing well as we want in life, right?
Right, right, right.
But in
And
spite of we are doing hard work over, right, to becoming perfect and good in this field. So it will not so much convenient for any person, right? As we consider.
yeah, right. You're saying right. Because if we don't know English language, we couldn't understand the other state persons, what they are saying, what they are speaking. They want from us because they have their different language, and we
Yes.
don't know their native language as well. We know only
This
English
is a
language.
medium.
Yeah,
This is the mediums to connect with the people, learning things as well as knowing their customs, rituals, traditions, exact nature of that person's. Right.
yeah,
We are
right.
having so much advantage things through this language. Right.
Yes, right, right.
Yes. And it is the biggest source of confidence as well. Right.
Yeah, right.
Yes. It gives us so much happiness as well. Right.
Yes,